Hey everyone, really quick before you watch the video, just a quick reminder, I stream over on Twitch, Sunday to Wednesday, links are in the description, make sure you come and check us out.
Welcome back everyone. Do that. Okay, let's continue on with our story. I am Isbard, here to search for the missing folk, I take it. Been feeling a simple word of an adventurer fitting your description, I would be along. She also warned us to be wary of the Omaja. It seems as we know who's the culprit are, at the very least. Now, I bear no official title in this task, but the people here have come to look at me as up for leadership. You have my word, I'll do all I can to see the help of the victims safely home. Let's get right to it then. Muvhilia named the Omaja culprits in all this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has came right at the lands of the Mejar's hand. As the flame burns as where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers in the church of Santa Amana as Lamanda. Innocents wishing no more than to pay their wishes to the dead. Poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see the deed as before as catching their scent, but I know not of the marriage, not if the marriage still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, my friend? As you will find them on the eastern road. 12's willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Omaja seek in this area. So we're off to find some corpses. Do. Oh, ready for a fight? There we go. Old corpses acquired, let's return them home. It's good to see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? With the bodies given back to as proper earth, the soul will find their way across to the other side. You have done a noble deed this day, I thank you. Now then, what of the Omaja? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities cannot be conceal their presence, much less take the quarry unaware. Ah, so they were there. As I feared as much. As their part in this in the Lobo disappearance is all but confirmed, but I sense there is more to this than meets the eye. The occasional raiding party would not account for people going missing in this kind of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions too many. But it would not surprise me to learn, at least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travellers pass through Drybone every day, and even if I was one amongst them, how would it be best to discover the information and then these vanishings? What say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves? It may be amongst them that we find the reason for some of these vanquishes. 12 forbids it be so. There are merchants by the name, there's a merchant by the name of August who's born here in Drybone. He grew up in the Golden Plaza as a rogue character, but he knows people here better than anyone. I wager he's at the inn. as Corin always is day earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, as else he'll not like to speak to you. To the inn!
He's returned.
Welcome back.
Did you not get the glamour and that unlocked?
No, I didn't bother with any of that.
Did you not notice me when you left?
No.
I got it sorted.
Well, gods be damned. You're a bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Old Owl. What in the seven hells do you want with me now? Dear friend, missing people, please help. Yours... Folks around here are as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Played them all for fools. As some hard labor out for them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before, and with all these disappearances, you can go and talk to them yourself if you don't believe me. Ignore the Discord DMs from you. I don't have any Discord DMs from you. I do now. Alright, it's just you checking on the colours and stuff. By the way, hey Thompson. Please, sir, leave me be. I told you to ignore them. I was confused, hence why I looked, because I didn't have a message until I looked and then there was suddenly a message.
You get Quam unlocked, by the way.
Got what unlocked?
Quam. The dungeon, Sunken Temple.
Yeah, I got that unlocked, yeah.
I'm currently getting it now.
I've nothing to say as but this, as well as take who or whatever feeding us hello folks. Yeah, I gave Thompson access to my old account for Warframe, the Shadowstorm one.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying.
Yeah, he's colouring the dojo for us.
Ah, awesome.
What do you want from me? What do you want from me? I do not know anything, I swear. Please, don't kill me. Well, everyone seems to be running away. Just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. There's been talks of folks getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and move to a better place. A place that isn't exactly cold as a solar, if you know what I'm saying. I'll be back on after a Zoom meeting. No problem. You've got a Zoom meeting? With who? That's fine. As like I said, I'd fund it all. Welcome back, Lumus. Have you learned about all the abductions? I suppose I have expected as much from August. Well, as another thought occurred to me as in your absence, the common folk are nothing if not fierce in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if you speak as freely to their god, they'd as to me know something of use. If we would know what the common folk speak to their god, wait, no better place to ask than the church. It's a small, humble church found northwest of here. And as long as you head there, I might ask you to deliver this as corpse. As a morbid request, I grant you. But it must bore to the burial. I trust more than you to see it done. Do 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 do. Boom, 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 boom. I am Marcus. Yes, a body, of course. There's been so many bodies of late. I apologize, sir. If you seek a place of burial, then there is an empty grave atop of the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. There's even graves on the way. Brought back. May you all walk in files around what missing people. I'm afraid I cannot help you, but as maybe sister can. She has been kind to me. Everyone's been so kind. I don't know why though. Pardon me. As you'll find sister within the church walls. I hear you've done a service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it as him when you next see him. You take knowledge of missing as drybone inhabitants. It's true I'm closer to the people than any other in the order. I can find them and they are to me. But when we speak, it's to seek their keeper, thou. I'm a medium through which they do. Should I learn anything particular, I'll be sure to share information with you. So I only wish I would be more helpful with the matter. I pray he did nothing to offer. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep, indeed, as he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior is ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man named called Fankred, I believe, took offense as his conduct. I must have words with him as soon. Sprint. I see a Helgrim, and of course he's already, yeah. A badass Hofgar. Healer.
Looks cool when you mix and match though, huh?
Look at you wearing jeans. Thank you, Lumus. A burial is no easy thing, even when as departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn about our missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Lumus? It's Fancred. My pleasure, my dear as Isabard. The name is Fancred, and I shall as passion as for you and as I share passion with you and our mutual friend here of learning what's become of those missing people and why. I too spoke to him more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth in his notion of common folk speaking their secrets only in the service of the gods. Genders done as behind closed doors, away from praying eyes. Who better to take the prior unaware than she who takes confession? The good old sister herself. She couldn't. More every beautiful rose has thorns, my friend. You'd be wise to keep an eye on as to this rose. Still, the Lich Keeper, I swear by the 12 I've seen that face elsewhere before. Sister, it can't be. Though she won't travel to the Golden Plaza on her own. And it's not uncommon to see her speaking to children. No, it couldn't be. She couldn't. I go wary of these suspicions. I know there's only one child in particular she's fond of. Pray seek out the boy, Lumus, if you cannot get a glance of something from him about her activities. Time to go for a sprint. Well, I wanted to put that on, but the feather stays. Oh, shit. Fell down. Do. Sprint. How are you doing on your hunting log, by the way?
I still need to go through it. I'll do that off stream.
I'm at the 3rd stage. I'm meant to be hitting the 5th soon.
I need to catch up.
But like you, the hunting log's one of the things I plan to do off stream. Just I haven't had much time off stream.
Yeah, you and me both.
Please help. Sister went out of her way and hasn't come back. She always reads as it reads to me right here. About as Fran in the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But what if a monster outside hurt her? Please find her.
I lost my shiny thing. And they're dead. You're the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems as my gratitude as yours is gratitude yours again. You spoke with the children? Yes. I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given to him by his mother before she passed. I will see it safely back to him. Back to the camp.
Do we still have an Argo about? No, he went for a Zoom call, didn't he? Never mind.
Went for his call. Right, what's up?
I was just gonna ask him to quickly Google something for us.
Wait, Ash, can I should follow? I've got 2 monitors now.
Just how far away we are from the trial. What do I need? Just try to find out how far away we are from the Ifrit trial.
I've got the page already saved for quest. Fortune.
Since it was attacked outside the Golden as Braza, gods as forfend. As I will secure a room at the inn, so she require any rest. Searching for mementos of the orphans, I'm risking our own well-being in the as doing, no less. Certainly as not as desolating deeds of Vancred would have us believe. I'll take the money. Level 39.
Well, you have Amalda's wrong places next, then it's distress service, life thing, and then everything, and then you've got Lord of the Inferno.
So how many is that in total?
It's 3 away.
3 away. So we are probably, yeah, we're going to be seeing a trial today.
Are we going to be seeing job classes today?
Possibly.
I hope so.
So, I mean, what we have to do is we do the trial, we join a grand company, and then it's not long after that is when we get self-management, and then that's when we get jobs.
And I'm out.
Yeah. I am well glad I received that in-room for sister. Seems she received a great injury in an attack, and then she early let on. Thankfully, she expected to make a full recovery. But now, on the matter of hand, Vancred came looking for you once more. I've not moved. You must be blind. He left word that he'd be waiting for you at the Marjorie encampment in the Southern. I pray you two will be able to uncover some evidence regarding the disappearances. I spy a Vancred. There you are. So good for you to come. Indeed. I've heard all about sister. Said her wounds were serious, and it would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. But false they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. While following sister near the Golden Plaza, a band of Marja caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment. But let us say I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, being why I requested you. Would you be so kind to take a look inside? I'm too scared to fight, so I implore you to. Quite clearly, someone's been through this encampment already. Pray, go fight in my stead. Oh. They're just spawning back. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? Well, I found this letter and the camp was completely empty. You're just a chicken.
This leaflet. See wealth of now at the hands to the hands of your children. It looks like some sort of assembly as to provide the poor as poor with work. It's flattering though, as is not. His bids about as Natal seem somewhat less than sudden. I find it hard to believe one amongst the order as penned this. Pray take this to the inn in Camp Drybone. Let us see what sister makes of it.